In this video, I'm a bag lady. I'm finally showing you all my purses and bags that go way back over 30 or 40 years. There's not too many, maybe a dozen or a little bit more than that you have asked to see. So I filmed it over 2 days. I also get into some hair, as you've noticed. Out of the old lady granny updos now. Yesterday, I started outside. There's a little bit of bag showing outside, and today I have finished it up in here. So bear with me. The other video that I just didn't want to put on here was some sad news about Harley, our golden retriever, and also a little bit of Colleen's weekend. You asked to see pictures of her weekend in her sequin jumpsuit that I hemmed. She did meet Terra, have a great weekend, but came home to some sad news. So I'll make that a very short little video. So I hope you enjoy this one. And remember that a lot of my bags, my designer bags especially, are 20, 30, even 40 years ago. I'm showing you some fall fashions, and we're getting into everything fall in this video. Fall has finally come upon us here in California. The weather must be high 60s, maybe low 70s, and I can start pulling out and wearing my fall and winter clothing. Light, not heavy stuff yet, but definitely the colors. And today I've chosen the monochromatic camel with that sweater coat that I told you was lined with a nice white lining. And then I've chosen my camel pants and top. The pants are from Dub, and they're that sort of a suede. They're beautiful. But you know, I can't wear tight pants anymore because my knees, my bone-on-bone arthritis, have just gotten kind of big, and I don't like the look of tight ones. And by the way, when I wear my knee braces, I definitely can't wear tight pants. They have to be loose. So now I want you to notice my hair. I told you I was experimenting, and I've shown you the stages from when I washed my hair and I scrunched it. And I use a styling gel to help scrunch it. It gets kind of stiff. Well, I've just taken my shower and I've scrunched my hair with some with some of that styling gel. I put that in first, and then I scrunch. And I scrunch, and then I walk around until it's dry. And then yesterday, I just took a brush and I brushed through it, and it came out in some soft, wavy curls. I didn't, as I say, it's this, I just brushed it out from my hand scrunching, and I'm going to see how it goes for the rest of the day. Well, I was going to put hot rollers in it, but then I decided, no, let's try this for a while. I haven't cut it, and I don't think I will cut it, at least for a while. So last night I slept normally on my hair, and this morning I woke up and I did a refresher curl. Now, some of those things that I use, I do have some of the Aussie curly mousse. What do they call it? I'm going to have to put my glasses on. They call this one Scrunch Mousse. Ah, yes, this is the one I've used for so long. And this helps the curls go in. You refresh it in the morning on your regular bed head, and you just put the mousse in and then scrunch again, and it will come out curlier. Now, if you want to have fewer curls, maybe you would brush through it and try and do something with your hands again too. This says it's a 24-hour lock the curls in, so we'll see if it does that. Now, I also spray. Sometimes I like the Aussie spray. It's a punch spray, and this is one that I use often. Colleen bought me a spray a couple of months ago, which I just used up, and it's a Tresemme, kind of a hard hold spray. And I like that too. And as you know, I always love my dry shampoos because it gives, now I didn't put any in this particular one because guess what? This one's all gone too. So I have to get some. I've used Tresemme. I've used Not Your Mother's whatever. and this particular one is by Dove. They're all good. And if you spray them in to your scalp and rub it in, especially around the crown and the front. It will lift everything from your head, make it look like you have more hair, like I'm trying to do at this point because I don't have the hair I used to have. And I think I have a pretty decent hairdo for the day. Maybe if it looks too curly, I might brush through it, but so today I will probably show you some bags right here inside because it almost looks like it could start dripping some rain out there. And I think the filming might be better in here. So maybe I'll just sort of walk backwards and show you some of the bags that I still want to show you. I think I'll get this one out of the way because I have to take it back. This is what I use on my weekends, going down back and forth to San Diego, which is about the only traveling we might do and stay overnight. We used to perhaps go out to Palm Springs. I doubt if we'll do anything like that again, but short weekends I would use this. And this is a Gucci, which is once again about 30 years old. I know it doesn't look it, but it's been something that I did get maybe even more years ago. And obviously at that time, although these things were expensive, it wasn't as bad as you would think today. So this is my overnight. It matches the same small Gucci print that Lucy had bought me in Las Vegas. And I did show you that with the little purse in here that comes out. And you know, I finally figured out why I bought this. At the time, I believe I was in real estate. I was a real estate broker and doing quite well. And I think at that time we would fit our, of course we didn't have, I don't think I had a computer at that time, but I did have the multiple listing book and all my files on clients and things. And I think I bought this because I was a businesswoman at the time. And that's what this reminded me of. So I'm a businesswoman again today, and I know my iPad and everything will fit in here. So I can carry this quite elegantly, I think, today as well. Now, the bag that I did a clip of outside but didn't come out is this one. Now, this is a no-name, I'll call it, but it is genuine leather. And the leather, the reason that I spotted this and just made that little ooh, have to have it bag was because of the chevron design of the way the leather is in different colors of leather. It's wonderful. It fits on your shoulder. It's nice and big. It really is almost like a brand new bag. And this was one of my thrift shops savers bags on a 30% off days for senior citizens, and I probably got this for $7 or $8. Love this bag, and it goes very nicely with the camels. In that clip, I also showed you my very favorite bag of all times that is probably 30, 40 years old. Once again, it's a no-name, but I loved it. And I wore it for years and years and years. It's a beautiful saddle color leather. You can see a little bit of the wear in darker, but the sides are just wonderful. Water bottle here, zipper here, and nice wide straps. Over the years, it has gotten a little dark up here, but you know, I don't care. There are no rips, and this bag I still wear. This is still something that I will wear and love forever. My no-name. A little discolored here and there, but you couldn't find a better slouchy bag. Now, this is not a big bag, but it's one of the smaller ones that I loved. And it is a Burberry, and it goes way back. You know, I might have gotten this from Lucy as a gift. It's a little small one. And it has a sort of a suede leathery top, a suede leathery finish on it. It does have the Burberry plaid on the back of this, and it is a crossbody. It still is a little small for using these days, but it is a fun one to wear. And lots of times when I'm not shopping and I just wear the browns and camels, I will wear this one. Oh my gosh. At a certain time of my life, probably 20 years ago, I was a Dooney Burke lover. And I had bags by Dooney Burke that I love. This one's pretty. It has a nice bright red interior, and it has the Dooney Burke insignia on the front and black leather. And this goes with, black outfits or something that I don't think it particularly goes with this. But this is also a bag you could put on your shoulder and wear nicely. It's not a slouchy bag, but it's that in-between size. And I always loved a Dooney. I probably have had several Dooney Burkes over the years. All of them actually in black. And a lot of them, of course, they have that nice red lining. Here's one that is, this purse was a little bit heavy, and I tended not to wear it as much as I did some of my prior Dooney Burkes. In the days of Louis Vuitton, which I had several different kinds of Louis Vuittons way back in the day, especially not the bucket bags. What were those? I'll think of the name. But I had one of those, a Dooney Burke in black, and I had the same style in a Louis Vuitton. I think a lot of people wore those, and I forget what you call them. This is a nice Dooney Burke. It's black and big enough. So then, after that one particular style of bag, that handbag that also had, by the way, a strap for the shoulder, these called the bucket bags. Dooney had a favorite bucket bag, and I had this in a couple of different colors. I loved the green. It's a fun bag to wear. Doesn't it look nice with the camel too? And the bucket bags for me, especially the Dooney with its nice duck insignia on there, are lovely bags, and I love them. This is also similar to my Burberry bag, the plaid one. Bucket bags I wore forever, and they're slouchy enough for me and big enough to fit everything. Don't need the bottles and the diapers anymore, but still, for some reason or other, I carry enough. I have one more bag to show you, just one. When I saw this one in the thrift shop, I thought of my mother. She had many bags like this, and this probably goes back to the 30s, maybe the 40s. And these are little wooden rings put onto a bag. It could be a shoulder bag, but it's probably more of a purse. It really is well made. It has a braided type of a strap with some seashells on here. Very unusual. And I think Ryan will probably get this. She loves her vintage bags and things. Maybe Ryan or Jenny. I suppose it's more of a summer bag, isn't it? But so fun. Well, I think that's enough for my bags. I do have plenty of little over-the-shoulder bags. I don't think I'm going to show you all my Vuittons. They're so old. A lot of them are in good shape, but I have a lot of those. I do have a couple more that I probably should show you. One is a Ralph Lauren envelope. I did give a beautiful, that green and navy plaid bag to Colleen. It's the big name that I can't remember with the handle. I gave that to her 2 Christmases ago, and I think Margie got another Ralphie bag. And I always loved the Ralphies. Now I can't afford the new one, the Ricky bag, I think they call it. But so many of those bags are so expensive now, and you won't find me buying those designer bags anymore. Fortunately, I have some from the back in the day. So I think that's it. The sweater that I have on is part of a sweater set. I have a really nice cardigan that goes with this. This one is sleeveless. And camel is camel, and I just love it. And of course, this is probably to the knees. And as I said, has that nice lining underneath. Now, this would look nice with my turtleneck. I'm going to show you that. These are some of the things that I've been bringing in from the outside in my shed in the closet. And this is one of my favorites. It's sort of a slouchy neck, turtleneck. And I think this would look nice with this because it's sort of the same color as the lining. And when it gets colder, you'll see me in this with this coat. Now, I don't have a lot of new clothes to show you, mainly because I either get lovely clothes from Debbie's Purging. Debbie is my oldest daughter, and I get beautiful clothes from her. And honestly, I'm enjoying going through my own closet. I'm too old to be buying a lot of new clothes. Number one, I don't need them. Number two, I don't want to spend the money. And number three, I quite enjoy shopping in my closet instead. So I have a lot of sweater coats. A lot of them came from Dub, and a lot of them I've had for a long time. I might show you some of those, or you'll see those in my filming as life goes on. And I certainly hope that from here on in, we will be wearing fall to winter clothing. So I won't have too much to show you in the show more, go out and buy these. But if you can find similar things, and you don't have to spend a lot of money, my friends. The other three things that I do want to share, and I have a lot of things sort of lined up on a rack outside that are on their way in as soon as I can get some things out. I bought 3 leisure suits. These are suits that you might remember that I showed several years ago, believe it or not. I have, they're a pretty button, nice wooden buttons sort of down to here. And they have matching pants. They're not heavyweight. They're kind of a ribbed polyester cotton of some kind. And it's just an over blouse with nice slits on the side, comfortable, not figure hugging, and nice pants with drawstring waists that go with it. And I think I bought them from Amazon. One of you ladies actually found the site, and I think last year they were still available. But that's what I'm wearing if just on a day that these days I'm not really going anywhere special other than perhaps something that might come up within the family. And dressing comfortably in the daytime, warm enough or cool enough is what's important to me now. So I still love clothes, but I love my own clothes that I wear year after year. Now, if that sounds silly to you, I don't know. Now, this happens to be a fairly recent bag that I picked up, believe it or not, at Savers on one of those senior 30% off days. And I swore it was a ostrich type purse. The leather is absolutely beautiful. It has all kinds of decor on it, little studs going on the way up both ways. It's really big. The problem was when I bought it, it did not have any handles or any straps of any kind. And so I had to hunt around for them. I did find some chains with ribbons in them, but the other one is lost now and I can't find it. But this I just loved. Now this bag is called XL. Whatever XL means, I'm sure it's not Louis Vuitton, but it is a gorgeous bag. This one I love. And this, as you can tell, is a Burberry bag. Now this Burberry bag, and a lot of them are kind of caved in at this point because I've been storing them for the winter. This Burberry bag I did bid for on eBay. And it's authentic. It's not a dupe. It goes great with the browns and tans, beautiful with camels. Burberry was always a favorite bag of mine. This one I love because, you know, when you try and find something in there, you can really look in and see. You can string it together if you want, but I do have a Burberry wallet to match. So this is one of my faves. It doesn't go so much with this outfit. I should wear this with the tan, but once again, it's that great slouchy style. suede. I did pick this one up at Savers, and it does have that braided, heavy braided, sort of a very dark brown handle. But beautiful bag, isn't it? Savers, and honestly, it probably was under $10. Real suede too. Look how big it is. Now this bag I did buy in the summer, and I bought it at Walmart just recently. I do have a Coach scarf hanging on it, but the bag itself I think was $25 at Walmart, and it's one of those big shopping style bags that you can find anything in there. It's double-sided with the zipper in the middle, and once again, it's a great, you know, I could wear this all year long. Here's a cute little over the shoulder. Actually, it could be over one shoulder, or you can adjust the straps to put it crossbody as well. And this is cute for crossbody as well. Now this one, I believe, is probably TJ Maxx or a Walmart. I love the style of this, very cute. Now here's the bag that is probably my oldest, probably the one in best condition, and probably the most expensive. It's sort of a shopping bag, and this is the one that Moosey bought me. We were together and I picked it out. It's my fault that I never used it that much. I even bought at the time one of those straps in the Gucci canvas colored, the red and green, to wear as a shoulder bag, thinking I would wear it more if it was a shoulder bag, and I have that inside. It's probably more for a businesswoman, isn't it, really? You could fit a computer in there, an iPad. Maybe I'll use it more now, but I loved it, still love it, and I think I'm gonna wear it. I'll show it to you next time I wear it. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I'm so happy that you enjoyed my last video, my drive to San Diego and visiting our son Mikey and his family. What a weekend. I was so exhilarated. And usually it's fun to just kind of chill, and the kids put on little dance shows and trumpet shows. And Mikey and Sabrina always make these fabulous breakfasts for me. My bagels with the smoked salmon and cheese, and chili chilies, or kili chilies. I never get that one right. I got off the track there for a minute, so I'm trying to think where I was. But I'm just thanking you for subscribing, for commenting, for sharing your own stories about things that I talk about. I just love it. And I will be visiting Moosey today, and this time I'm going to remember to take some pictures. When I visited him on Monday, Debbie also came at the same time, and she brought some sandwiches from a great sandwich shop. And Debbie and Moosey and I sat outside on the terrace, and we had a great visit. And today I will go over and see Moosey. I forget what I had to, oh, the shoes that I bought him fit fine, by the way. He loves them. So he said, take home the Skechers. He is improving little by little, and I still don't know exactly when he'll come home. It could be any day. It could be another month. I know the doctor was recommending that he stay until that neck really heals. It was healing slowly. So goodbye for now, my friends. I'll see you real soon. Love you. And God bless us all.